Halftime here on the Ault Care YouTube Game of the Week. Beebe talking girls cross country here with Coach Chris Wise. Coach, thanks for joining us at halftime.
Thank you.
Talking a little bit about the season. I know some people may not be familiar with the sport, how your season is, how kind of things work out towards the end of the year. Tell us first about the schedule.
Well, our schedule it's a very tough schedule. This is cross country for sure. Stark County is very competitive, and we hit invitationals up every Saturday, compete sometimes against 20 teams, sometimes 40 and 50 teams at a time. And we've been doing that all season. Now we're at the point where we're in our championship season, and we're down to our league meet coming up next week.
What's the team looking like this year, Coach, as far as both your senior leadership and everyone else that kind of makes up the program?
Well, we have a fantastic team that's made up of a really diverse group of girls. We have a great senior leadership that they plan a lot of events for us. They rally us together. They do this thing called Soul Sisters each week, where we pair up with a different runner and we buy little gifts and send little notes to each other of encouragement before each race. And they do things like that that's really helpful. We have a core group of girls that were part of a middle school state championship team. And so from the beginning, the last few years, we've really had an edge of confidence and have really put in a work ethic that's been one of the strongest I've seen on a team.
Give us a little insight as to how a coach operates cross-country wise. I know basketball, football, there's plays to run, there's things to do. What are you doing as coach for cross-country?
Well, it is kind of different. When you're in a competition, there's very little a coach can do. So a lot of our preparation, the plan is going to come that week before our race. And we have what we call race plans, and they're individual and they're also team-based. And we have talks, and we write down things, set goals for how we're going to compete against a particular team or how we're going to try to improve ourselves from where we were the week before. So we talk it up, and we sometimes draw things on the board and look at the maps and figure out the plan, and then we try to execute it.
All right, Coach, you talked about the team you have. Talk to us about the runner we have on our left here.
Well, this is Dani Scheffler. She's a junior here. She's currently posting the second fastest time in the state of Ohio, and she's been phenomenal. She's been a two-time state qualifier, and this year she's really turned it up another notch. We set progressive goals, and we talk about what we want to achieve with each race and from season to season. But, this was a big jump this year, and I think we're a little ahead of where we thought we might be. We're looking really strong, and our goals are set all the way up.
That's what you like to hear about a local program. Dani, how do you feel the season's gone?
I think it's been really great so far. I think a lot of those goals that we've set for ourselves, we've accomplished, or we're making really good progress towards. I'm definitely really excited, looking forward to this championship season, though, because the invitationals are all really fun when you get to face a lot of teams, but this is where it really starts to count. So I'm really excited to see how we do in these next couple weeks.
All right, give someone an idea of how many miles you run by the end of the season. Do you think you could take a guess?
Yeah, I could take a guess. I run about 40 miles a week times how long? 2 months? 3 months?
Yeah, inside the season plus the summer.
I'm tired thinking about it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot of running, but with the right people, it's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, talk to us about the team a little bit. Coach gave us some insight into the things you guys are doing, but what kind of group is it?
Definitely really special. I know cross country is kind of an interesting sport. Is it a team sport? Is it individual? But I'm definitely on the team sports side. I definitely couldn't do it without the girls that are always there cheering for you, that always show up to practice and work just as hard as you alongside each other. And it's just a really encouraging environment to be in that I think really helps people work hard and has definitely helped me grow as a person a lot.
So Coach mentioned it. We've had a couple different people mention it. You've received accolades personally. What has stuck out for you, and what's been the best part of your career so far?
The best part of my career, if I had to pick just one meet or one moment, is probably when I get to that state meet. And normally I'm the only qualifier from Lake, but the whole team will still show up and come down to Columbus to support. And it's just such a great environment, seeing all the hard work pay off and getting to go on a fun road trip with your teammates and enjoy those memories and seeing all the support. Definitely is one of my favorite memories.
Coach, you got to love an answer like that. Even with personal accolades, you get a team answer, right?
That's right. I mean, if Dani makes it down, everybody feels like they've made it down because in a way they've been a part of the journey and they've pushed Dani to be what she is, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
So towards the end of the season here, a lot coming up for you guys. How can people follow along? Can they attend a meet? Talk to us about where they can see you guys.
Yeah, well, we're going to finish up the season next week at Jackson Middle School. It's our Federal League meet. And then after that, it's on to the postseason. Districts are at Glen Oak High School in 2 weeks. And then we have regionals at Boardman High School. State meet is down at Obetz.
Love to hear it. Check out girls cross country at Lake High School, just how Coach talked about. We thank them for coming on with us. Thank you to both our guests. Let's get back to football on the Ault Care YouTube Game of the Week.